Learn from an attorney the best ways to report cyberbullying when it happens to you or to someone you care about. Kids, get your parents. They need to see this. Hi, I'm Stacey Storino, an attorney since 1998, certified life coach since 2015, and the leader in legal coaching that turns people into effective advocates for themselves and their loved ones when they're bullied, special needs, or both. Woman 101 stands for wisdom, turning victims into victors. Now, let's get down to the best ways to report cyberbullying when it happens to you or to someone you care about. Look, I've done a video about 10 things that you should do if you're the victim of cyberbullying, and that is totally worth your time too. But right now, what do I, as a litigator with nearly 2 decades of experience, recommend that you do, either directly as a victim of cyberbullying yourself or on behalf of your child if they are the victim of cyberbullying? You have to report it and you have to collect evidence. If you don't have evidence, you won't likely be able to effectively shut down the bully, their account, the site or profiles they're abusing you with, report them at school and or to the district attorney's office or even the attorney general's office if you can establish that you're the victim of a hate crime. And you won't be able to get an order of protection against that person either. And that comes in handy in terms of punishments and or sentences if they just won't stop. Anyway, the best ways to report cyberbullying include obtaining screenshots and recordings of every last instance of it, no matter how long ago it started or how tame it was then, as compared to now after things have escalated. And bullies always escalate their abuse of you. So trust me, you need to do something now before things get worse in terms of cyberbullying quality and or quantity. Enough is enough. In fact, you should keep both a bullying or cyberbullying file so that everything is kept in one place and nothing slips through the cracks. You should back it up into the cloud and on an external hard drive. And as you go about pressing charges from the school to local justice court, where you can get an order of protection, to attorneys on behalf of the school, to the district attorney's office, and even to the attorney general's office, well, you'll need to be ready to turn that evidence over in a zip file, on a flash drive, whatever and however. Just get ready to collect it, organize it, and otherwise document it so that you can share it. The platforms that the cyberbullying is occurring on should get copies of all of this awful stuff too. A separate document, Word document, Google Doc, Evernote file, etc. should be created to catalog everything you're collecting, and certainly all of the pertinent details. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. You may or may not have a real clue about why, but if you think you do, detail all of that too. Stick to the facts as much as you can. You never know what becomes important down the road. Take screenshots of abusive posts, texts, messages, Slack-related messages, and more. Keep copies of MP3s of anything that you can record online. And hey, if it's going on in person, try to very carefully obtain that sort of evidence too. Especially when it comes to the material world, be sure to collect evidence in a way that you are safe though. Want to know how to handle the haters step by step? The Woman 101 YouTube channel is stocked with solutions for parents and kids alike. Solutions that work and have been road tested by an attorney and her clients for decades. So go to the channel, subscribe, and soak it all in. You've come to the right place. Gaining a support system that exists both on the school campus and off of of it can keep a bullied kid safer. And when all else fails, it's time to call in the cavalry, meaning having at least one adult who can serve as your advocate with the school system and, if need be, the police and the court system. You can't ignore bullying. It won't go away. Every study and survey shows that avoidance has no upside when it comes to bullying. And I've got a system called the Enemy Remedy that can help you or the ones who love you out big time. So make sure you check out the link down below in this video show notes for more details. I would love to hear from you. Have you ever been the victim of cyberbullying? And if so, what do you think about this advice? Share down below and let's have all of the Woman 101 Wise Owls love up on you and give you support. And if you like this content, please remember to support me on Patreon so I can keep providing new material on a regular basis to help victims of bullying everywhere. Remember, Woman 101 stands for wisdom, turning victims into victors. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, and share this with anyone you know who could use some support. Woman 101, be wise with your heart.